I wake up, I'm ready to go, yeah. Feeling so good in control, yeah. And think of the places I could be, so I give up and watch TV. I think I'm going crazy, pacing around my room. Tell me that it gets better, being alone together. The world is upside down and I'm turning inside out. Tell me that it gets better, being alone together.
Biscuit, why is your booty up? Why are you sitting like that? Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to be packaging this order today. It is mid-afternoon. I spent quite a few days editing this week's vlog. I've been trying to learn a lot of new things, and learning means things take twice or 3 times as long as they're supposed to take. But that's okay, because how else are you? How else are you supposed to get better? I actually want to figure out a way to schedule in learning into my schedule. Otherwise, it just doesn't happen and you go on autopilot all the time. But anyways, time to package this print. Welcome back to the Life After Disney vlogs. This week, I will be continuing my goal of finishing a print a week, and I'll be showing you some behind the scenes of how I start on exciting new music and film projects to promote our merch. Like I said earlier, I've been spending a lot of time learning how to do new things. For anyone who's interested in going full-time as a creative entrepreneur, you'll soon realize that much of your time is spent putting out fires, meaning most of the time you'll be running around trying to attend to urgent things that need to get done. For example, rushing to finish and put out a video on YouTube every single week. Oh my goodness.
Now there's 2 cats in there. Why are there 2 cats in there?
Gremlins. But the important things that help you grow the most are usually not the urgent tasks that need to be done. Things like learning how to edit videos better or learning a new app or program that will make your life so much easier. These things benefit you long term, but in the short term, it feels like your workload just increased for no good reason. So day after day, week after week, you put them off until you have time to spare. But the thing is, when you work for yourself, you never have the time. So I've made it my goal recently to dedicate myself to doing these not urgent but extremely important things a little every day. For example, I decided to use Procreate on an iPad for my Drip Challenge print series because I wanted to get faster at creating prints. I could draw whenever and wherever I wanted, and it automatically records a time lapse of the illustration. I should be saving a lot of time, right? Thing is, I barely knew how to use Procreate, so this illustration took a lot longer than my initial goal of finishing a print a week. I would just sit and watch tutorial after tutorial just to learn how to do a few simple things. It caused me to get behind the schedule that I set for myself. When I first started this entrepreneurship journey, that would freak me out and I would get extremely stressed out. I'm someone who likes not just being on time, but being early with time to spare. Now I understand how important it is to reevaluate my process every once in a while and force myself to slow down and learn things like Procreate. After this illustration, I got so much faster at creating new prints. The hours I spent learning Procreate paid off in the end, and I'm already on my way to finishing up my next illustration. By slowly getting more efficient at different parts of running this channel, it's opened up more time for me to start on new exciting projects that I've wanted to do ever since I began this channel. Things like learning to produce music. Vincent and I are thinking of creating a lo-fi beat stream for any of you who need some chill, relaxing music to listen to while drawing or doing homework or anything else. I'll be showing a lot of behind the scenes of how I'll be getting that up and running in the next few months. For the time being, we try to find time whenever we can to create music needed for the stream. Look at all the anti-CCP people. Say no to CCP.
Fuck the Chinese Communist Party. Am I right?
Anyone who says you're racist if you hate the CCP, no, you just don't understand. Chinese people hate them too.
You can go.
Look at the people cheering. Look at all the Chinese people who hate the CCP too.
They never do this, but now they do.
Yeah, they don't do this. They don't go in protest. Hey guys, it is Tuesday and I have a lot to do today. I need to film a video that is going up on Friday. I just finished what I would consider my very first illustration on Procreate. By the way, if you guys use Procreate, I am only just discovering how cool that program is. You can animate and it's basically Photoshop without all the unnecessary stuff that comes with Photoshop, because Photoshop's actually more of a photo editing it's a huge app and I love Photoshop, but Procreate's pretty cool. And hopefully I can get started on another one. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today because me and Vincent just finished recording my rap song and I kind of need to ideate and conceptualize our music video that we're planning to shoot on the weekend. Technically, we're doing all of this just to promote our new Thot Leader t-shirt design, but also it's something that we've been wanting to do, to make and produce our own rap song and then to film our own music video. And it's actually been very difficult to do creative things like that, things that we actually want to do instead of these talking head type videos, simply because they take so long to plan and to create. So a lot of times it gets pushed back and back and back, but finally it is done and I need to start working on that. Maybe I should talk about my merch thing. I'll be right back. The samples for the Thot Leader merch has come in the mail. Maybe I shouldn't use that word. I have a pink version. I ordered this in extra large so I can wear it on the music video shoot. It's that oversized chunky sweater look that basically makes it so I don't need to wear pants. It has some characters on the sleeve. It says Kira Kira, which basically means sparkle in Japanese. This one is a tank. And the one thing I noticed about these designs is that I am getting them printed with print-on-demand services. Because of that, the print is not always the best on dark colored clothing. Even on something as light as this pink, the colors are not going to be exactly accurate. For example, the Thot Leader writing comes across as purple when actually they're supposed to be blue. And then since this is printed on a black tank top, all the white ink is going to be a little dull. I wish I could get it screen printed, but honestly, it is not quite worth it right now to get things screen printed when I have no conventions to be able to sell these t-shirts at. Also, I have no idea if they're going to do well or not, so my next best choice is print on demand. After I come up with a concept for our music video, I already kind of figured out certain locations, but I want to be more specific about the type of shots that I want. Then I need to finish up tomorrow's video that's going up on Wednesday and upload it, schedule it, all the things. So first off, I'm going to film. I think I'm going to film something about Instagram, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to say yet. I've actually been able to improvise a lot, which has saved me so much time when filming these talking head videos, and I kind of really like how they've been turning out because it feels more casual as I can make it, and I come up with jokes or stories on the fly. I really recommend, if you're just getting started with YouTube, to improvise, because that is a skill that needs to be developed. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting around writing scripts for hours on end and then trying to perform it, not being very good at performing either. Whereas it's so much easier to go off of a few bullet points and to just speak for, I don't know, an hour and then cut it down to 10 minutes. Okay, so I need to stop procrastinating by talking to you guys, and I need to get started filming. Again, improvising is one of those things I've been working at improving. It's easy to lean on scripts because you're too afraid to exit your comfort zone. Being an introvert is probably my biggest weakness that I wish I didn't wait till now to improve because it saved me so much time. Every time we sit down to watch movies or play video games, Biscuit comes and sits with us. Right, Biscuit? How do you know it's movie time? He's a good boy. After a long week, it's important for me to leave work behind for the weekend. Come along with us for a much-needed Korean barbecue break. We went to Haejangcheon in Koreatown in LA. We got here before they opened and there was already a line of people waiting to get in. When you're too full of meat, you eat some salad. You know it's good for rice. Otherwise, you'll get too full.
You won't have enough meat.
This is round 2 beef. Round 2 beef brisket. And you have to try the egg and the kimchi pancake. Definitely a place you want to visit if you're ever in LA.